To be young and be free, at least that's what I'm told. When you're young and it's fun and you're feeling bold, conscience free, no looking back, all that's good is ahead. No life to look back on with mournful eyes or a shaking head. 'Cause our mistakes are still in front, we haven't made them yet. Even living carefree, we have little to regret. But all that might change if we don't start speaking up, if we don't do what we can to put our country back on track. Embroiled in our culture, so filled with respect, it's hard to speak up about foul things we detect. I love my culture, it's a huge part of who I am, so with respect I flood this message out there like spam. Nigerian youths, rise up, stand up and speak your mind. The time for silence is gone, we're leaving it behind. Nigerian youths, yes, it's fun to be young, but if you forget patriotism, it won't be fun for long. Back then in 2010, when I was still in SS2, I was struggling and bustling just to make it through school. I still remember all the time that I spent trying to avoid learning about history and government. Now I would give anything to take in what they have to teach, because all that wisdom now seems a little out of reach. It's crazy that I know so much about America, and I have to browse to learn a little about Nigeria. I am my truth out so you can see I'm nothing spectacular. I'm not smarter or better, I'm just me, I'm plainly regular. Still knowing my insignificance, I feel compelled to say, I flood this message out there and make it hard to shake away. Nigerian youths, rise up, stand up and speak your mind. The time for silence is gone, we're leaving it behind. Nigerian youths, open up your eyes to see the future we can have if we care for our country. I feel the fire when I sit, when I dream, when I think. I've got to let it out or these feelings will make me sick. The future can be brighter if we're brave enough to believe. We can pray and we could trust and hope to humbly receive. We can make our country right if we're strong enough to fight. We can learn and invent, nothing is too far from sight. Nigerian youths, we can make a difference. We can invest in our country, we can tear down the fence. We can build up our country to greater heights. We can think big, there's no need to take small bites. There's so much good that we can do with our education. Together we can support our country's shaky foundation. Nigerian youths, rise up, stand up and speak your mind. The time for silence is gone, we're leaving it behind.